If you're looking for a reason to power up Flight Simulator 2020 this weekend, the marketplace just gave you a massive variety of choices. We have a giant drop of new content hitting the store, ranging from a massive expansion of real-world airline schedules and high-intensity landing challenges to beautiful low and slow sightseeing tours over the Australian outback. Today we're breaking down all the major releases so you know exactly which activities are worth adding to your Flight Simulator menu. Let's jump right into our first group of high-flying adventures. And the first group we're gonna look at is the heavy airliner activities and challenges. 12 Legs Contest Link Spring 2026 is the first package created by Perfect Flight. It allows you to fly using the Airbus A320 as the primary narrow-body asset for high-frequency resource sector charters and regional passenger transport. That's where the aircraft is used for in Australia. It has 12 IFR missions, and then you will fly, I would say, around Perth, right? So Perth is the main location. Primary resource corridors, high-capacity links between Perth and major Iron 1 hubs, including Newman, Puraburdo, and Christmas Creek, and these routes utilize the A320. And there are some, I would say, other parts like the Northern Regional and Northern Regional and Inter-regional links, and the external territory lifelines. So you'll visit, let's say, multiple places. Again, 12 missions. For Flight Simulator 2020, you will use the Inibuilds A320, which is also known as the A320 V2. You have the repaints. It's extremely realistic because things will happen. 100 distinct events. It has updated sound and it's compatible with third-party add-ons. Here you can see some pictures of what's included. So have fun with this one. If you like to challenge yourself with epic landings, then the Advanced Challenges Epic Landings Volume number 2 by Perfect Flight has been released. It contains multiple landings across 12 countries and territories across 3 distinct geographic zones. The Caribbean Islands arc, the Amazon Basin, and the Atlantic coast of South America, and the Andean Cordillera from Ecuador to Chile. Really nice. You can choose between aircrafts like the X-Cup Bushplane, but also the 747-8 India. And this is the list of airports. You can see a lot of them, including a lot of challenging airports. So have fun with this, because you can select one of these aircrafts and then fly out those landing challenges. 24 in total. Real weather also there. So have fun with this package. Then we of course have the airline schedules. I will not gonna look at each one individually. I'm simply gonna cover them all. We've got CEB, which is Cathay Pacific. We've got DTA. We've got Juliet Alpha. I can't read the name. Jaiju, if I'm correct. We've got this one, RPA, which American Airlines, and then we've got Volota, and that's the last one in the airline schedules. For the airline schedules, this is applicable. I would say you get delivery, you will have multiple routes, but there's a dependency on the aircraft type in some cases. So be careful that in some scenarios you might need to buy an additional aircraft before you can use it. Then the next category is the International Hub Refresh, which contains the airport schedules still for winter 2025. In this case, you can see Kilo Delta Tango Whiskey, Lima Hotel Bravo Papa, Oscar Mike, Sierra Juliet, and Victor Oscar Bravo Lima, as well as Yankee Mike Hotel Bravo. These are the airports, and you are able to fly from Detroit, Budapest, Sharjah, Bangalore, and Hobart, and then say you choose one of the routes. There are multiple deliveries included, depending on the airliners using the airport. Keep in mind that there still is dependency on the aircraft type, so if you don't have the aircraft type, it might not work entirely for you. And then we've got this last group, the Bush Flying and Scenic Excursions, which starts with Australia All Sites Part 5 already from Koshi, which takes you to Australia. And this is of course launched because World Update number 21 was released already a while ago, which added POIs, AOIs, and airports. So they travel to South Australia. In this case, using this package, so you'll fly, you would say, over dark volcanic landscapes of Mount Gambier, then you fly over crater lakes and basalt cliffs, and then you go to the limestone coast, etc. This package contains also sound as well as some ATC functionality, so be aware of that. They translated a lot of things, and you'll fly using the NX Cup aircraft. Here you can see some images. I won't go to all the images, but here you can see the lobster, you can see the Monarto Safari Park, lighthouses, more lighthouses, and other things. So if you want to discover Australia, then this package could be something which you might want to add to your marketplace. And the second one is also from Koshi. It's All Sides Part 6. This is also taking place in Australia, but you will fly the western part of Australia using multiple missions. So it begins in Busselton, then the coastline still appears gentle, orderly, and almost Mediterranean, but just a few minutes later this mood changes, the coast becomes wilder, the surf stronger, and the colors more intensive. You fly to the Wellington Dam, you approach Perth, you will fly to the Jurien Bay, Geraldton, Jackson Hills and other parts of Australia using the Diamond DA62 livery number 1. There is audio included, if I'm correct. It hasn't been translated, so could be a little bit, I would say, not correct. So keep that in mind. And here you can see some pictures. I'm not going to show all of them because it won't add additional scenery or additional points, because those are included in World Update number 21 for Flight Simulator. Then if you like the previous 2 packages, then you might hold your money, because there's also the bundle which includes all 6 of them. This is the full bundle, part 1 until 6, which allows you to, say, discover, let's say, the majority of Australia. And as you can see, the price is this normally, so I'd say you're saving some money, so think wisely before deciding to buy something. Then we've got simple missions, in this case simple rescue missions. So for those who love to fly search and rescue missions, SARs, then this is a package which you might want to have a look at. You will fly using the Bell helicopter series and the Cessna Grand Caravan. 8 missions in total. Each mission begins with a detailed briefing, what you need to do, which aircraft you need to use, and then you can fly your missions. Here are some screenshots. Let me see what they have added as screenshots. You can see the Grand Caravan. This likely is a fire or something, or where you need to survive, or where you need to rescue some people. And on the bottom you can also see some more screenshots, including the helicopter. It looks like that there are no liveries included, so that's a little pity. So you need to do it. So you need to use the default liveries which are included in Flight Simulator 2020. And then the last one in this category is the Water Stories Master Collection. As it already says, Master Collection means it contains, I would say, almost everything. It's the Ultra Realistic Missions collection for Flight Simulator. Both Michigan Lake and Edith River are included. And you will simply fly, in this case, along the Lake Michigan, but also follow the Edith River, which is 410 kilometers long. This one is in Europe, this one is in the US. They're complete mission briefings. They're also available as separate packages, but hey, again, bundles are always cheaper. This is the area which is being covered in the Lake Michigan, right? You will fly, let's say, almost around the lake. And then this one is likely the other one. Yeah, this is the this is the other one, the Edge River. We'll simply follow the Edge River. So also super nice. So whether you want to climb into the cockpit of an airliner to tackle a multi-leg Qantas link route, populate your favorite global hubs with accurate winter traffic, or take a float boat out for a scenic water safari, this marketplace drop was something for every style of pilot. It was fantastic to see developers continue to push out massive, fresh activity packs to keep your Flight Simulator 2020 skies feeling alive. Drop a comment below to let me know if you are Team Airliner or Team Boost Trip this week. Hit the like button and hope to see you back next week.